Hello everyone, welcome to my channel for today's new video. Chicago PD Season 12 Episode 8, titled Penance, continues the intense narrative that defines the series, delving deeper into Hank Voight's moral dilemmas and his unrelenting determination to shield his team. Picking up on the ripple effects of Detective Emily Martell's shocking death in the season premiere, this episode examines themes of trust, justice, and loyalty, offering a closer look at the complexities of Voight's leadership. In this episode, Voight faces one of his most difficult challenges, yet as an internal affairs investigation places the intelligence unit under scrutiny. Fueled by guilt, grief, and a fierce commitment to his team, Voight makes morally questionable choices, illustrating his willingness to go to extreme lengths to protect those he considers family, even at the expense of his own integrity. Hank Voight has always operated in morally ambiguous territory, a characteristic that has both defined his leadership style and created tension within the intelligence unit. In Penance, Voight's actions highlight his dual motivations, a sense of loyalty to his team and the heavy burden of guilt following recent tragedies. The episode's central conflict emerges when a suspect dies under suspicious circumstances during a botched operation. Internal Affairs quickly turns its attention to the intelligence unit, raising the stakes for Voight and his team. To protect them, Voight manipulates evidence, ensuring that his officers avoid blame. This act of tampering, while intended to shield his team, raises significant ethical questions. Is Voight driven by loyalty, or is he acting out of fear? Fear of losing control, of further fracturing his team, or of being unable to protect those under his command. While his intentions may seem noble, the consequences of his actions could ultimately undermine his leadership, alienating his team members and inviting closer scrutiny from authorities. Voight's choices in this episode reflect the fine line he walks between personal loyalty and professional duty, illustrating his ongoing struggle to balance his moral convictions with his responsibilities as a leader. Detective Emily Martell's tragic death in the season premiere serves as a haunting backdrop for the events of Penance. Her loss continues to reverberate through the intelligence unit, shaping the actions and emotions of its members. For Adam Ruzek, Martell's death is particularly personal. As the episode unfolds, Ruzek wrestles with guilt and vulnerability, haunted by the fact that he was with Martell in her final moments. This trauma manifests in heightened caution on the job, as Ruzek becomes more introspective about the risks of their work and the fragility of their lives. The rest of the team also feels the weight of Martell's death, which serves as a stark reminder of the dangers they face daily. Tensions rise as each member grapples with their own grief, and the loss amplifies the stakes of their decisions in the field. Voight, in particular, becomes increasingly protective, his actions driven by a deep-seated fear of losing another member of his team. However, this protective instinct is not without consequences. Voight's methods, while intended to safeguard his unit, begin to create rifts within the team. His growing willingness to cross ethical lines forces his officers to confront their own moral boundaries, leading to a simmering conflict that could ultimately threaten their cohesion. Voight's decision to tamper with evidence in Penance sets off a chain reaction with potentially devastating consequences. Internal Affairs, already suspicious of the intelligence unit, begins to close in on the discrepancies in the case. As the investigation deepens, Voight finds himself at increasing risk of exposure, putting both his career and his team's reputation on the line. Within the team, Voight's actions prompt a variety of responses. While some officers remain loyal to their leader, others begin to question the ethics of covering for him. This internal conflict highlights the growing divide between Voight's unwavering loyalty to his team and their own struggles to reconcile his decisions with their personal values. The episode hints that Voight's choices could mark a turning point for the intelligence unit. As the cracks in their relationships deepen, the possibility of a leadership change looms. Whether Voight can maintain his position and his team's trust will likely depend on how he navigates the fallout from his actions in the episodes to come. Hank Voight has always been a polarizing figure, both within the world of Chicago PD***, and among its viewers. His willingness to operate outside the law in pursuit of justice has made him a compelling yet controversial character. In **Penance**, Voight's actions force us to confront the duality of his character. Is he a hero who sacrifices his own integrity for the greater good, or a flawed leader whose decisions ultimately do more harm than good? This episode underscores the complexity of Voight's leadership, painting him as a man driven by both noble intentions and deep personal flaws. His determination to protect his team at all costs is admirable, but the ethical compromises he makes could jeopardize everything he has worked to build. As Chicago PD*** continues to explore the fallout from **Penance**, one thing is clear: Voight's journey is far from over. Whether he will emerge as a redeemed leader or face a reckoning for his actions remains to be seen, but his choices in this episode have undoubtedly set the stage for significant change within the intelligence unit. As the season progresses, it's evident that Voight's actions in *Penance** are not isolated incidents. His decision to manipulate evidence reverberates through the intelligence unit, threatening their collective stability. The moral compromises required to cover up wrongdoing put individual team members at odds with their own values, forcing them to grapple with difficult questions about their roles within the unit. For Jay Halstead, a character who has consistently represented a moral compass in the series, Voight's choices present a profound challenge. Halstead has historically supported Voight's unconventional methods when they align with justice, but his tolerance for outright corruption is limited. In *Penance**, Halstead's quiet but growing disapproval of Voight's actions signals an internal struggle, one that could escalate in future episodes. Kim Burgess also feels the weight of Voight's decisions, especially as she balances her responsibilities on the job with her personal life. Burgess has already endured significant trauma, and her unwavering dedication to her career is tested as the lines between right and wrong blur further under Voight's leadership. Her bond with Ruzick, rooted in shared experiences and mutual respect, may become a critical factor as the team navigates its uncertain future. Meanwhile, Kevin Atwater's role as a steady and pragmatic presence in the unit takes on added importance. Atwater's perspective often bridges the gap between Voight's extremes and the team's collective morality, but even his patience is tested by the mounting tension. As someone who has faced systemic injustice firsthand, Atwater understands the cost of compromised ethics, making his reaction to Voight's choices particularly poignant. The growing cracks in the intelligence unit are not just about Voight's decisions. They're a reflection of the mounting pressures each team member faces. The ripple effects of Martel's death, combined with the escalating internal affairs investigation, leave the team emotionally and professionally vulnerable. Trust, once the foundation of their success, becomes increasingly strained as members begin to question whether their loyalty to Voight is misplaced. Voight's leadership style, while effective in the past, now risks alienating the very people he seeks to protect. As team members quietly express doubts about his methods, the potential for a major rift becomes undeniable. The question of whether the intelligence unit can survive as a cohesive team looms large, and *Penance* serves as a stark reminder that every choice has consequences. The fallout from *Penance* sets the stage for what could be one of the most transformative arcs in Chicago PD** history. Voight's increasingly questionable decisions point toward a reckoning, both for himself and the team. If internal affairs uncovers the truth about his actions, the repercussions could lead to disciplinary measures, demotions, or even Voight's removal from the unit. However, this potential downfall also opens the door to redemption. Voight's character has always thrived in moments of adversity, and his journey toward rebuilding trust with his team could be a compelling narrative for the remainder of the season. Whether this involves taking responsibility for his actions or finding a way to mend fractured relationships, Voight's path forward will undoubtedly shape the trajectory of the series. For the rest of the team, the aftermath of *Penance* could bring significant personal and professional growth. As they confront their own values and the impact of Voight's choices, each member will need to decide where their loyalties lie and what they are willing to sacrifice for the greater good. These internal struggles, combined with the external pressures of their work, promise to deliver a season rich with emotional depth and high-stakes drama. Penance captures the essence of what makes Chicago PD such a compelling series. Its ability to explore the complexities of morality, loyalty, and leadership within the framework of intense, character-driven storytelling. With Voight's actions serving as a catalyst for change, the series is poised to deliver some of its most powerful and thought-provoking episodes yet. The intelligence unit stands at a crossroads, and the choices they make in the wake of Penance will determine not only their future as a team, but also their individual paths. For Voight, the question remains, how far is too far when it comes to protecting those he loves? And for the rest of the team, the answer may redefine their understanding of justice and themselves.